Welcome aboard the beautiful Azamara Quest. We would like to invite you on a 7-night voyage from Athens to Venice as we sail from the Aegean to the Adriatic seas, discovering some beautiful ports along the way. Once we sail from Athens, our first port of call the next morning is the spectacularly beautiful island of Santorini. The Azamara Quest will spend the entire day and evening at this charming port in order for you to spend an afternoon watching the sunset from the tavernas overlooking the volcano. But first things first, as we stop off the port of Santorini, we will tender you to the tiny little port of Thera. From Thera, there are 3 ways to make your way to the whitewashed villages up on top and the shopkeepers waiting for your wallets. You can take the cable car, but that's the easy option. How about riding the donkey up? Or do like I do, at least most of the time, I try to walk up. It takes a bit of an effort, but the stunning views are certainly worth it. Once on top, there are many shops and tavernas to keep your attention. Or how about a trip to the tiny little village of Oya on the other side, from which you can have some magnificent views over the volcano and the other whitewashed villages. Or what about a trip to the red volcanic beaches on the other side? As I said, there's plenty for you to do to keep yourself busy for an entire day and the evening. From Santorini, we will sail south through the Aegean Sea to the port of Hania on the large island of Crete. This port offers 2 of my favorite things. First, we will offer you a hike through the spectacular Azamara Gorge, considered the longest in Europe, and it is also declared a national park. Now, this is not for the mall walkers among you. This is for the serious hikers, as it takes approximately 5.5 hours to hike downhill from the high plateau to the Libyan Sea. The views are stunning, and it's an experience that you will never forget. But as I said, you have to have the proper shoes and be an energetic walker. In the evening, my favorite thing to do in Hania is to stroll along the waterfront and visit one of the many very inviting tavernas. The boutiques are open late at night and right behind the tavernas. While in the tavernas, why not try some of the delicious Greek appetizers or a Greek ouzo? I like to have mine with ice and water. Our next port of call will be the city of Katakolon. Katakolon is our gateway to the ancient archaeological site of Olympia, site of the first Olympic Games in 776 BC. They were there held then every 4 years until approximately 393 BC. From Katakolon, we proceed to the southern entrance of the Adriatic and the island of Corfu. Next to Crete, one of the largest islands of Greece and also considered one of the greenest. It is a wonderful place to spend the day, and I would like to recommend that you visit the Achillean Palace, and maybe in the afternoon you may want to stroll through the attractive town of Corfu. Now it is time to say farewell to Greece as we make our way up the Adriatic and visit the famous port of Dubrovnik, Croatia. We have again allowed you an entire day to discover this charming old town. If you like a bit of exercise, what about a kayak trip around the old walls or a bike trip through the wine country? As I said, there are plenty of options for you to keep you busy, and I haven't even talked about shopping yet. Our final port of call will be the attractive city of Split, also located in Croatia, where we will spend the morning for you to discover the local markets and the Meštrović Gallery. Or you may just want to take a stroll through the inviting old town with its many boutiques and coffee shops along its squares. The rest of the afternoon will be spent at sea as we sail towards the port of Venice, where we shall arrive the next morning. This is the time where we have to say farewell. We thank you for considering this voyage.